Aloha to all peace travelers, planet Earth. Thanks for being here. How to feel good in difficult times. This is something that many people have spoken about, many people have tried to implement. Crazy stuff is happening, right? The Family Feud is going on, not the game show. And it's just a tornado here, right? So how do we stay happy during those times? And not just a thought of, okay, this will work out, and then go back to worrying, but true peace enough to even use that negativity in your life, that disruption in your life, as a positive force to take you even higher, right? How do we do that? Well, we start with practice. That's a big P word. Woo! Don't use the P word. Too much work. A lot of people think that about the word practice or the word meditate. But this is the first step. What am I talking about, right? The first step to transcending your situations, your circumstances, your emotional response rather to the circumstance is by observing yourself without judgment. I'll repeat, how to transcend your emotional response to circumstances is to observe yourself without judgment. You see, if I'm getting jealous, if I'm generating anger, there will be heart pounding. There will be ears ringing. There will be hateful thoughts, diminishing thoughts to other people, generating all of that happening, and I could become it and get immersed in it, or I could step back, and say, whoa, I feel my heart pounding. I hear my ears ringing, yes. I'm observing, but I'm not judging, right? I'm not judging others, I'm not judging myself. I'm simply observing what is happening. I deeply believe that everything in our life is here to teach us something. Earth is like a classroom, right? So, to try to understand what your circumstance is trying to teach you, trying to show you about yourself, you have to give yourself the opportunity to view it objectively. So, the next time you feel anger, the next time you feel sadness, or even right now, if you are judging yourself, maybe you're saying, I'm not focused enough, I'm not getting it. That is okay. You have to simply step back, just step back, and realize this is not me thinking. This is insecurity having a thought. This is my pain body thinking. Eckhart Tolle speaks of the pain body as a symbol for all of the pain, all of the humanness, all of the separation from what we truly are and where we came from. He calls that the pain body, and he says that the pain body wants to survive like every other entity in existence. And it can only survive if it gets you to unconsciously identify with it. When you realize that you are not your pain, when you realize that you're not your anger, those things become separate from yourself. They become a separate entity. Now, you have the capacity to let it go. Whereas before, you may have been immersed in it thinking that you are the anger, thinking that you are operating in jealousy and anger, when really, you were just playing along. So, to recap or sum it up, I see I'm running low on battery, so I will wrap it up here. The first step to feeling good in maybe negative times, in emergencies, like the one you may be hearing in the background. I apologize about the road sounds and things. I couldn't get away from it today. Maybe next time, right? The first step in feeling good in negative times is to observe yourself without judgment. Realize that this negative stimuli has happened to show you something about yourself, a belief that you are holding about yourself. If you are angry at your dad for belittling you, calling you stupid, or calling you unpretty, whatever he may say, not sure that unpretty is a word, you get the idea. If you are angry at him, perhaps you hold a belief that you really are insignificant or unpretty. Or maybe you simply resent him for something totally unrelated to that. Observe yourself without judgment, and that unlocks the door for further liberation from your emotions, from your circumstances, and from suffering. And then, to just step back, and you'll be basking in the love of existence rather than the suffering, which we all know and love. Much love to you. Thanks for being here. I send you infinite blessings, and I know that you are capable of implementing all the changes that you want to be to become your absolute best version of yourself. Namaste.